Hello, my name is Clare. I'm from Middlesbrough in England. I've been in fcJ now for 34 years. 22 of those years I've spent in Indonesia. I'm really happy as an fcJ. I enjoy every aspect of our life. Occasionally we might have a bad day, but basically I really love our life as fcJs, and I love my own life in particular. I like being in Jogja. I'm novice director. I enjoy working with new religious. I enjoy helping in the parish, being involved in the neighbourhood. There's nothing about life really that doesn't bring me joy. It can be challenging being on mission, living away from home. I sometimes miss big events in my family, and that can be quite hard. Community life sometimes can be challenging, as can any life, but that's okay. It's real, and to build community, to be close to my companions, to settle difference, to say sorry, to forgive, that's all part of real life. Sometimes it's a challenge to say sorry, but it's great once I've done it. Okay, God, love, mission, prayer, community. Well, of course, if I'm not living this life for God, what am I living it for? So I feel called to religious life by God out of love. It's God's love for me and my love for God that gives me the energy and the inspiration to be an fcJ. I also believe that life, our life, is for the mission to serve God's people, and also it's lived in community. And underpinning all of our life, of course, is prayer. Without prayer, my life would be dry. It's prayer that feeds me and gives me energy and cheers me up on a bad day and gives me inspiration and ideas, and generally helps me really to stay in touch with God. At this moment, the vows are part of my whole life given to God. I think they're part of the whole self-giving. Without the vow of consecrated celibacy, what would my life be? My life is given to God. So for me, the center of life is God and my relationship with God, and everything else exists within that love relationship I have with God. Obedience is for mission, so it's the challenge to put myself, my life, my heart at the service of the group. Sometimes it can be a stretch, but that's okay because I've chosen it myself. No one's asking me to choose this life. It's the life I've chosen because I really think it's the way I can serve God best. Poverty is to give all to God, to receive all from God, as well as making choices about life, so that I'm trying to live in a way that fits with gospel values, especially in our world today, where there's so much suffering and where our world is in such pain because we are all so consumerist, or many of us are. So it's a new call to live more and more in line with what I really think are the gospel values and are the values of God, as we see through scripture and in nature and in other things that help us to, say, theology, things that help us to understand the mind of God as far as we can. Amazingly, I would say, and in ways I never imagined. I haven't grown in the way I thought. I thought probably when I began religious life I would get more holy, and I certainly am not more holy. I used to think, well, you begin and you're automatically a religious in fcJ, and I've discovered it takes time. The process takes time. But what I realise now is that every bit of me, every cell in my body is truly filled with the charism, is fcJ. I remember when I realised, I hadn't yet made final vows when I realised that had happened. I didn't know when it happened, quite when, but I knew it had happened. But over the years that has deepened more and more. And so I am very different, I'd say. Probably now I'm a bit, I hope, a bit calmer, a bit more reflective. I hope I can take things with peace and show love and tolerance to other people and understanding. I've been stretched in ways I never imagined, challenged in ways I never imagined. It's just amazing, really. I could not have predicted my life as it is now, but my goodness, I'm so glad. As I look back, there's not a day that I regret about my life. But I would just love to live it better and more each day, each moment, as much as I can. I just want to say, I think that I'm sure every life is a great life. I'm sure it is. When we find the right choice for us, it's great. And for me, and hopefully for others, religious life is a great life. So if you're leaning that way, why not try it?